Good afternoon, London Cop TV. My name is Rims, and I'm grateful to Mr. B for allowing me to be part of the channel to share my thoughts and views on today's game, our third round tie in the League Cup. Are you ready? Who should feature in today's game? Will we see all of the new signings? These are some of the questions, friends, that you can ask in the chat below. And how important is this game for you? For me, there are several reasons why this game is important. Number one, this is a great opportunity for us to go for it. And you know what I mean by go for it. Because as a Liverpool fan, we want to challenge ourselves to greatness. And I believe this is the year of greatness and the greatest year in Klopp's reign. Because we've got depth in our squad. We've covered most of the areas that we lacked previously, with the additional signing of a left back in Kostas Demikas, a hard-pressing, creative player that can play up front in any of the three positions with Diogo Jota, and the dynamic maestro in Thiago. And that's my first reason. Number two, it gives us an opportunity as a fan to review where we are, to see the depth. Do we really need a fourth central defender before the transfer window closes? And more importantly, gives Klopp the opportunity to give valuable game time to all of the fringe players that would normally be alternatives. And finally, we all want to see our new signings. And this is a great game for Klopp to see where they're at, how they fit in his system, and understand their strengths and weaknesses. Some say that Thiago is better in a 4-2-3-1 formation. So those are the little things that Klopp can try in this game. But we've got to be at it, because Lincon City are in top form. They've been in a good run of 5 games in all competitions. They've actually moved up 2 divisions in the last 3 years. This is our first game since 1961, I believe, when we were in the second division. And there are people like Joe Walsh and McGraddles that have played against us last year, but for MK Dons. And their good form includes wins against Oxford United and MK Dons. And hence, this is not a very easy team to play. So we've got to be very, very careful how we feature our starting lineup. So for me, basically, based on what I've just said, is reviewing all of Liverpool's alternatives. Here are my starting 11. The alternative to Alisson is Adrian in goal. Alternative to Trent is Nico. Alternative to Robo is Tsimikas. Now this is where I'm struggling to understand who should play today in central mid defense, because Matip is injured, Joe Gomez is injured. We obviously do not want to play VVD. So for me, in this exceptional case, we'd have Nat Phillips and Fabinho. The reason I've chosen Fabinho is because he's our fourth emergency defender and gives us a lot of experience at the back. Then in midfield, to be able to provide experience and protection, instead of Hendo, you would have Thiago. Instead of Gini, you would have Millie. And in a 4-2-3-1 formation, you would have Shaq playing instead of Salah on the right, Jones in the middle, and Jota's on the left, with Minamino up front. So this is my personal take on our starting lineup. The reason why I wouldn't start Brewster, Origi, or Grujic is because of the possibilities of them leaving Liverpool. And also they are more or less down the pecking order. So I'd rather play all of the players that would normally be alternatives. Thank you guys for listening to my recommendation, and let us know. Cheers, bye.